Hello and welcome to OneStepNow, my YouTube channel where I do both product reviews and I help YouTube creators like you. So let's get started. In today's video I want to share with you how I used YouTube Shorts to positively affect actually several of my YouTube channels, but in specific my gardening channel called Eat Your Backyard. So I'm going to walk you through some of the dashboard areas to show you the effect it had. Initially, on the 16th of May, I started with just a 16-second long short. There it is, Food Forest Epiphany on Eat Your Backyard. Threw that out there and not surprised to see that I got some views on it, because typically anything I put out on the channel will get some views, 100 or so views, and then over time increase. Let's look at the analytics. Of course, we're not making revenue off of these. I suppose you could. I haven't made any monetization off of any of these, and I think the fact that this has been on now for a month, we haven't even reached an hour of view time, tells you something about the nature of this content. It's not going to increase likely your view time, but it will likely increase your views, because look, the third video I released, Backyard Chicken Zen, it's a thing, is up to almost 1,000 views now. And I got a subscriber off of it. I mean, that's a good result in my book. And so I continued to experiment around, and then eventually I went to, you see these videos that say ineligible, that's because I added music from the YouTube Shorts library. Now a little note there, if you add the music, you can only add 15 seconds worth of music, so you have to choose the 15-second format for the shorts. Cool thing about the shorts is that it shows up on your phone even if you're not monetized yet. So to me that's a big bonus, and it's also going to use the video that it gets from your phone so that the quality is a lot better than your live stream anyway. So pros and cons there. But you can see as I scroll up, then I made this Got Chickens Loving It video, and it's up to 3,500 views. I got 4 subscribers right away. Now look at the watch time, 17.5 hours. So when you make the popular video, you can get some watch time, but the views, clearly. Look at how it's just amazing, spiked from 43 right up to 3,000 in like a day. And now it's been just slowly increasing as you go over time. If you look at the audience, I think this is very interesting. We had a spike in views and then not much happening since. But still, people are coming and watching it every day. Revenue, of course, nothing. Reach, increasing. So I think that is entirely positive, and I'll show you why at the macro level here as we get a little farther. My chicken coop video did very well, and you can see the likes. Some of these getting a decent amount of likes, several of them, over 500, up to 1,000, and I just continued to play around with them. When I initially started releasing shorts, I lost 4 subscribers in one day. And that's probably because people don't appreciate being blasted with all these videos. But if you're a fan of the channel, I got a lot more positive feedback of like, wow, this is interesting. It's a lot more like the, really the TikTok, Snapchat, Instagram, short form content that folks are used to, really. So I don't think it's that big of a leap. But let's keep going forward in time. So I'll start from the bottom. If you look at the views here, you can see that as I released them, and I would release on some days 8 or 9, 10 shorts a day, but I thought them through. I tried to make them entertaining and relevant and all that good stuff and related to the theme of the channel. I noticed that they were all getting nearly 100 views, and a lot of them were getting over 600. And then I started to really enjoy making the short little music videos. And amazing the amount of feedback. Look at this one. Lionhead Bunny Life in Paradise. And it talks about how I can get nonstop, manure from my yard from these beautiful pet bunnies we have. 67 likes. 4 thumbs down. Some people didn't like Thumper. Don't take it personal, Thumper. But again, drastic spike, overnight spike. But now this one continues to get views. So people continue to be exposed. But look at this metric. 7 subscribers. That is awesome. I'll take that anytime, and that's what I love, just to get the word out. The whole purpose of the channel is to try to motivate and inspire people to get into backyard gardening in a way that enriches their life, and this tells me more people are going to get that message, so that's what I like. This happy chicks in the backyard coop, 982, 28 likes. So you start to see what people really like by the likes. Let's look at this one. Yeah, another spike. Some of these were an initial spike followed by subsequent spikes, which is very interesting. All right, let's keep on moving through the history of it all. Oh, there's another one. Jack with his favorite chicken, 591, 12 likes. But we're looking for outliers here, things that really jump up, and some of these really got, especially the chicken videos, seem to get a lot of views. Mango grafting, 16 likes. I'm guessing people found that one useful because I'm talking about something they could try. Maybe they're looking on Google for how to graft and they find this and it gives them a little bit of a spark to go forward. And I even tried this chick ASMR video, which is this video of my cute little chickens, is an attempt at creating a short from my desktop. And I did everything I thought I should do. However, it didn't show up as a short, I don't believe. It doesn't look like it. But you can see this one. Wasn't really that popular. But I did get 17 cents off of it. Holy moly. Okay. That's interesting. So that one, although it is a minute, it still made some revenue, whereas all of these did not. Let's look at one that, this one's pretty popular, 702 views. No revenue, nothing. I don't think there's a lot of money to be made in mangoes by advertisers, but you can see I got 2 subscribers over the course of a couple of days. I'll take it. So the YouTube short thing, above and beyond anything I discovered, was really fun. Now, I did an experimentation phase here. I'm going to now integrate them into my channel in a more consistent way, where I'll release them so that they're not constantly blasting people's notifications, and plan them out. My plan is to intersperse them with other long-form videos. So I like to do longer-form videos. You can see I've got this one, Time to Pick the Florida Mangoes. That one got 156 views. And look at that, made $1. But did not get any subscribers. You can see initial audience surge, engagement, but yeah, so I want to stay true to my base here, but I also want to continue to use YouTube Shorts because I found them to be, among other things, a great way to get new subscribers. A fun, artistic way to play around with the ideas related to your channel. And I think the other things related to why it's positive will be shown in this analytics tab. Here's a listing of my most popular videos. Right, well, and you can see that my impressions have increased once I started to do these shorts. Overall increase. Click-through rate down, but views drastically up. So you can see the spike initially. You know, we were at 2,800 a day views, and then overnight we're up to 7,000. And you can see the period before was somewhere around 2,000. It was averaging, and now we're up to 7,000, and then it plateaued off once I started to not release as many. So the views directly correlate. Now, when we get to engagement, I think you can see there's a spike in watch time initially, but really not much of an overall effect. View duration did increase because I found some of these videos actually got 130% views, like people rewatched them several times. So that is really cool. Not used to seeing that kind of number. Now let's look at the overall effect on, well, first of all, subscribers. You know, it didn't really have a noticeable effect here, and I think the jury's still out on this because over the years I think it's going to have a positive net effect. You can see the unique views spiked dramatically. It's plateaued off. Now this to me is the key of it all, and I saved this to the end. Thank you for staying all the way to the end of this video. Please subscribe and hit the like button if you found this useful. I appreciate it. This is a new YouTube channel of mine, and I'm going to be posting content to it all the time. Looking for any topics, leave those in the comments. But look at this. Returning and new users. Within the first day, I had over 6,000 new viewers. And you can see the returning viewers also looked like it had a bit of a bump, right? But the new viewers, wow. Now it's plateaued off, but if I were to continue to do this, I think I could get it in the sweet spot where I would be making videos that were of high interest and therefore would create spikes like this without spamming the channel with too many videos, and I could do it in a way where shorts are on some days and longer form on other days, streams on certain days. So this is some level of structure I've been anticipating adding to Eat Your Backyard for years, and this sets me up for a nice way to fill in a variety of elements to make it interesting. So I hope this will also inspire you to start making some YouTube shorts on your YouTube channel. If you're interested in finding out the video equipment that I use, how I create this simple setup I have for not much money, you can look in the description. There are links down there. If you click on any of those links, it helps the channel, helps me to produce more stuff like this. I appreciate you. Hope you found this useful. Remember, all it takes is one step now.